All right, well, give you a quick update here before wrapping other projects. As you can see, we got two broke pieces sitting behind us, piecemeal and my trailer. Yeah, when I was coming home from the track with a broke piecemeal, about a mile up the road or so, I started hearing something. It's about 10 o'clock at night. And what the heck is that? And so I was going slow, because I heard it's starting to be a dry wheel bearing, something like that. It started getting worse and worse as I'm coming down the street here, coming into the driveway. And then right as soon as I turned in, well, there's a street light over here. And I glanced in the mirror, and I could see the tire doing a hula dance back there, and the tire took off, as you can see. It opened up all the bolt holes in the tire. So, well, I need our Buick rim. Oh, dog, you making a cameo. So I'll need another Buick rim. Now, I think what happened is the lug nuts, some of them are actually loose. I think they started, I'm pretty sure, it started loosening up and then it just hollowed itself out till it went bye-bye. But the wheel bearing don't seem bad, so now I gotta do the studs, new lug nuts, and I gotta find a new Buick wheel. Now, there's one project. No help from Boondog. And piecemeal down at the track. I'm sure you saw the video with my nephew who kind of fell asleep and drifted off there and then came back, but oh, it was smoking bad. And I'm pretty sure I have an idea of what happened here. Don't mind my plug wires and my mess. A couple of cylinders. Well, when I got back to the pits, it was running on 3 cylinders. You can move over there. I know, it's a rough gig, man, holding that camera.
It is.
I know. Well, when I got back to the pits, it was running on 3 cylinders. And I found 3 cylinders are soaked in oil. I don't know if that shows up or not, does it? And 2 cylinders were oil and water. But now, ouch, man, that thing catches me every time. I'm telling you, it really does. I gotta put a foam pool noodle or something on that. That'll be a knot in my head. I think Boondog's laughing at me over there. When she cooled off, as you can see, it went a little extra full there. So, almost leaning that, because I really wasn't sure what happened to it. I think the head gaskets went out for lunch and never came back. I'm pretty sure they did. Just for the sheer fact is when I got back to the pits, I mean, she was running warm. I mean, she was hot. She was 190 degrees, at least from the gauge. And the overflow was pretty much up to the top, and she was blah, 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 she was boiling away. Man, that thing's close. Whew. And as it cooled down, it sucked all the antifreeze down inside. Oh, there we go. Down inside the motor. And the other thing I got is right up top here. It's a little bit of RTV, which I'm trying to think where I put that red RTV. I don't know where I have to put that. Oh, something inside there has red RTV, but either way, I think the head gaskets took off. Because, I mean, when you're revving it out, 6,500 RPM, extreme amounts of cylinder pressure. And I think the problem is, this was a Felpro gasket set that I put on this. Standard one, I don't know what the heck it was. But they don't make like 318 specific gaskets really anymore. They're hard to find. This is stock bore, it's not overboard or nothing. And a 318 is standard like 3.90 something. for the bore. The gaskets come in at like 4.018 something. I don't know, something goofy like that from what I looked up. So I think there's too much of a gap. It wasn't the highest. You know, it's a standard rebuild set. That thing ain't made to be sitting there screaming all out. So I'm gonna have to get me some better gaskets. I found some better gaskets. I'll try to clip in. No, I don't know. I gotta research again. And found some with the smaller bore, closer to 3/8 standard, and then also for the squish height, which these squish down. I think they're 0.044 to 0.049 or something. So I mean, you lose compression. It's for standard rebuild. But since we're a bunch of idiots over here, and we think we got to scream it all out, lizard, we're going to get the other gaskets. I think they're Cometic gaskets. And slightly smaller bore, closer to 3/18 standard bore. And they squish down to a 0.23, I think. A little stronger, a little better gasket. I'll know 100% for certain when I rip it apart, which may be a couple days. I don't know. We'll see. But for right now, that's why she's just sitting. I should put that air cleaner back on. Just because of rain, I'll put that air cleaner back on. I don't need any extra water getting down inside the motor. I know my luck. Ugh. Hey, boom. There we go. All purdy again. Let's scooch over here.
All right.
Now, with some help from a lizard later, and probably Jasmine, we're going to attempt to possibly put the Crown Vic in the barn so I can... ticking me off that's sitting out here with a blue tarp. So we're going to get that in so we can start stripping it down, rip the suspension shit and stuff off, and pull the motor, all the suspension. Probably going to cut the floors and stuff out of it. So I got to get the throttle body and stuff and the cats off from my buddy. And then we're going to put the Cougar inside the barn too. That's going to be a separate video. I'm going to come out here today, and the old tires from Piecemeal there, I believe are the same bolt pattern, 5 by, was it 4.5? I don't know. So I'm going to put those tires on this, free up the drums in the back. I know it's got disc brake in the front. I guess they're 4-piston calipers, and they're known for corroding and locking up. So we might have to pop the calipers in the front, get it to it so that it rolls so we can drag it around easier and get her on inside the barn. So hopefully between today, tomorrow morning, probably today, these two will get in the barn. Then this lovely jewel of a Chevy truck, which isn't mine. I got one cab mount back here I gotta fix, and then finish patching up the body. It's nothing great about it, so I used some good old foam filler there. Had Lizard shaking up the can for 5 minutes. Yeah, it worked. Because the can was out of date by like 2 years, so apparently if it's in temperature control area and you shake them up a bunch, it still works. So I'll finish patching this over the next couple days and fix that body mount. And something with the back brakes, I don't know if it's a parking brake, something's dragging on it, especially when you go in reverse there. It does not want to back up, so I got to square that away, and then this can get the heck out of here. We pulled the running boards off because I mean they were pretty much half falling off anyway, so Not even sure why they were on there. It's a 2-wheel drive truck. The thing sits like 8 inches off of the ground. I don't know why you need a running board. Style, I guess. I don't know. So once we get this thing done, this thing ripped apart, we'll get the Scout in there. So I just wanted to give you an up-to-date video here. What happened at the track. And what my plan is for the next couple days here, I guess. And Lizard's fighting with Boondog, who's eating dirt behind her. So thanks for watching as always. Give a like, subscribe, share. And I'll catch you on the next one.